Welcome to Mobile Electronic Diagnostic Best Car Fixes. Today we have a 2010 Mini Cooper S. Beautiful car. The problem of this car here is that window is not working. Here is a window switch. So beautiful. This one window switch. This for the light. This for the door lock, unlock. And this is the right side window switch. None of them are working. On those car, here is a key, a beautiful key. I'm gonna put it inside there. You have a sign of Mini Cooper here, and don't forget Mini Cooper S, and also British company. Also, they have something called Mini, with a different from 1960s, and that was the icon and the culture of British cars at that time. Mini Cooper. This one is a different European car, a BMW brand. Right now, if I'm going to program it, I will use let me stop. Okay, in this car here, this is British, European BMW brand, Mini Cooper, with 2 doors. We've seen it here a lot, but if you go to Europe, and especially you go to British companies, you're gonna see a lot of Mini there with a different models. But it's not a Mini Cooper. It could be a Mini with a different other names. Okay, here we have this car. Whenever you have, let's talk about the diagnosis for this car. As it is a BMW, we're going to use a BMW platform. Ignition must be on. Windows are not working. So before you go crazy, please, all the time, if you have a problem with those cars, try to make first diagnosis. Diagnose the car. Do not just assume. Assuming, it will just waste your time. Read vehicle data. I'm going to click here next, complete identification. Now I have to connect the interface, the ICOM. Now it will read, if the ignition is on, as you see here, it will read the information for me in a few minutes, and it will start getting me the information. What the best thing to do, leave the car running while you do the diagnosis, because if you don't have a charger, that's the best thing you can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and I say okay. And now you see Mini Cooper R56, and now we are trying to communicate with the car. So instead of go crazy and say what happened to me and what's going on, you see here in this corner here, we already have a problem that this sign here is red. That means the frame well, the footwell module is dead, is not working. And whenever it's dead, it's not working, you cannot communicate with. Okay, and it's supposed to be somewhere in this area, and that footwell module, most of the time water get into it and get messed up. So the footwell module is not working. That's why we are not able to communicate, and now it saves us a lot of time. We already start 3 minutes, and we know that for sure that we are not able to communicate with the frame module. And the next step is to look at power ground of it, which is, I know for 95% they go bad. We can go to display now. It will show you no communication with the control unit. Now go to calculate test plan, and you're gonna click on footwell module. You're gonna get it here. When we go back, after it's finished, you're gonna see something. If it is working, after you change it, what you need to do, you see, it says supply footwell module circuit processing. It could be a supply, it could be a fuse. You see here now, he asks you here, if the power, the terminal 15 switch on is okay, you can say okay. If you say okay, this is a module where it's located. What I'm gonna go is, I'm gonna go to wiring diagram first. And here you see have 1, 2, 3, 4. What you need to do, go to full screen. Sorry. And then from here, go to look at those fuses. You need to check all these fuses and be sure they're all good. So those fuses are in, we need to check where is the location of this fuse. You see here in this corner, on the right side corner, in that area there, there is a fuse like this, fuse box. On this fuse, from here to here is 50, you know, like from 1 to 53 fuse. Now if you want to check exactly which fuse is that you're looking for, you're gonna click on this fuse, for example. First, make it bigger, zoom in, and then move this one to this side, or move the piece here. You see that we have fuse number 8, 4, 53, and fuse 52, 53, 54. So if I click on this fuse here, maybe one of the fuses is no good, also can create this problem. So we're gonna check this fuse, and he tell us this fuse is gonna be F8, supposed to be this one. That's 8, you see? So because from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna see F53 from this area. Now I'm gonna go click on number 4, F4. F4. Also, you're gonna look for the same place. Here he give you the idea that it's from 1 to 53, so you're gonna count and see how many fuses you need. As I show you here, we need like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 fuses. So we're gonna check all these fuses. If those fuses are okay, everything will start working. If they don't work, if they are not good, what's gonna happen? A module have to be replaced. Okay, you must replace the module. This one is 40 amps. You must replace the module. But most of the time, it could be the module, which is frame control module, is no good. But do not get lazy. You have to go down there and check all this: 52, 53, 4, and 8. You have to look at all this. Okay. Welcome back again. We are going to check those fuses first, and then we come back. If everything is okay, I will put on the video comment there the problem was fuse. If it's not, I will check it, replace it, and if you replace it, you have to be sure that we have to program it and code it before it's work. Thank you for watching Mobil Electronic. See you in another video.